Stony Brook's Endowment Fund plays a key role in the continued growth and ministry of the church. The Endowment Fund is separate from the church's regular operating budget. When gifts are received into the Endowment Fund, the monies are invested smartly and responsibly. In this way, endowment can generate income to be used to support missions and ministries beyond the regular church budget. August is Endowment Focus Month here at Stony Brook, and you will be hearing more about the impact that endowment is having within our church and our community. Giving to the Endowment Fund is an investment in the ministry of Stony Brook Church, not only for today, but for years to come.
Participating in endowment giving at Stony Brook United Methodist Church is more than supporting the church's mission, vision, and values. Supporting endowment is an expression of trust that God will continue to use us in ways that we can only now begin to imagine. By contributing to the endowment over and above our regular giving, the congregation and supporters can leave a lasting legacy, securing the church's future and allowing it to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. Our gifts can make a difference now and for many years to come. One of the funds within our endowment program is our General Endowment Fund. Proceeds generated from this fund help to support special initiatives, projects, and programs enabled through the work of our leadership board. In the past, the General Endowment Fund has supported Stony Brook's 60th anniversary and shelter house dedication and celebration, helping to fund the way for laypersons and staff to attend Leadership Institute, a church growth conference held in Kansas City, providing food for the 18 Meals with Pastors events and additional leadership development opportunities for staff and our leadership team. In its short life, the endowment program at Stony Brook has grown in the number of funds, shown an increase in the number of assets, and has already made a difference in helping to expand and sustain Stony Brook's ministry and life. Thank you for your ongoing support and generosity in the many ways that you make Stony Brook what it is today and what it will be tomorrow.
My name is Greg Miller. I'm the new director of traditional music, and along with our new associate director, Jenny Palguda, we oversee the traditional music at Stony Brook. I think Stony Brook has a strong love and appreciation for music, and even the people that are not part of one of the music offerings can feel kind of a personal connection when they give to the endowment fund. There are things that they are helping to make happen. And as they sit and experience those things, even if they're not part of the ministry in an active way, if they're giving to the endowment, they can definitely feel like they helped make those things happen, and can also help us to dream about things that might be possible in the future with the support of those resources. The Music Endowment Fund has been used in the past to help a number of special programs and some special needs that the choir has. It's helped with musicians' masks during COVID. It's helped with routine things like robe cleaning and some new stand lights, but it's also helped us with some big events like putting on our cantata, the extra expenses that are required to purchase music for that and bring in some of the quality musicians that we have to add to our Stony Brook musicians to put on that production every year. There's a number of new exciting things that we can do in the music ministry. I think we're always looking for new ways to engage with the community, whether it's inviting them to things here at the church or inviting some outside groups in to share their talents with us as well. And so I think whether it's future cantata and large event performances like we're accustomed to, or whether it's bringing in some more groups like some of the ones we heard this summer with the trombone group and the clarinet group that we heard, and just trying to engage some outside of Stony Brook but within our community musical things that we know our congregation will enjoy, and we know that those guests will enjoy being in this space and sharing their talents with us. I think one of the things that's exciting about an endowment is that it can also help us to be ready when a moment might present itself. Having those resources there means that if a unique situation might arise or a special opportunity might present itself, we know that we can move quickly to make that happen if we have those resources available. And so as people give to that, they're not only helping to continue the things that we already know about here at Stony Brook and the things that we value in our music ministry as it is, but they're helping us maybe make possible something that we haven't even thought about yet. And when that moment comes, we'll be able to act. On behalf of all the musicians at Stony Brook, the people that ring bells and sing in the choirs and have played their instruments and shared their voices, we certainly want to thank everyone who has given to the Music Endowment Fund in the past for your support and for you helping us to serve the congregation in our ministry.
I'm Ray Starkloff, and I'm co-chair of Trustees. Well, the vision and goal is to maintain the property so that all of the different ministries here within the church that utilize the building, groups that come into the building and use it, ELC, which is downstairs, uses the building, not to mention all the services, as well as the outside chapel service. Our role is to maintain so that those building and the grounds are always available for whatever purpose the church needs it for. So it depends on whatever comes up that we need to address or needs to be addressed, and just make sure that we take care of it. Well, the endowment fund for the trustees is something new, and we're in a reactionary mode. We're not necessarily planning to do some major project per se. It's just maintaining what we have. As time goes on, it'll be something for future trustees to look at and realize how can we better utilize this, as opposed to just having it as a general maintenance fund. I think it can be something a lot more specific that members will really get interested in and excited about. This is just one of 10 endowment funds, and there's so many other ways that people can contribute. All the ministries never ever have enough money. There's always budget constraints of some kind. And so the value of the endowment fund is to give all the different ministries additional access to funds they wouldn't otherwise have. And understanding it takes a while for those funds to grow, for there to be a substantial disbursement that they can utilize and realize for whatever purpose or need that they may have. And it doesn't matter how much you give as long as you're able to contribute something. And I think it's important for every church member here to be aware of all the different endowment funds and be willing to contribute to see the church grow. The more ministries we have, the more outreach that we're able to do in the community grows the church and grows our presence in Gahanna community. It is in addition to your normal giving, there's no question about that. But it's also something that's very specialized and very unique that serves a specific purpose. To me, that's the value. You're giving to something specifically that a ministry that's going to grow as a result of it. That's its real value, is just being able to do that. I really want to thank the members who contributed the money to get this endowment fund in place and who've gotten the ball going for us here in this regard.
Stony Brook Endowment, supporting our church ministries now and into the future.